Have you ever noticed this? People remember you only when they need something. They call you when they are stuck. They knock on your door when their life feels heavy. But when you need rest, when you need help, when you need peace, no one is there. If this feels familiar, this story is for you. Because sometimes, the hardest lessons in life come from the people we care about the most. In a quiet little town, surrounded by green fields and old peaceful houses, there lived a man named Daniel. Everyone knew Daniel. If a bicycle chain broke, they called Daniel. If heavy boxes needed lifting, they called Daniel. If someone felt lonely and needed to talk, they came to Daniel's house. And Daniel never said no. He always smiled. Always nodded. Always said, "Of course, I'll help." People called him kind. Helpful. A good man. And Daniel believed that kindness would one day come back to him. But slowly, without noticing, his life stopped belonging to him. His garden stayed unfinished. His windows remained broken. His roof needed repair. His own problems waited patiently. But Daniel never reached them. Every day, he fixed everyone else's life, while his own fell apart. Every night, he came home tired, covered in dirt, covered in sweat. His mother watched him quietly. One night she said, "Daniel, my son, you help everyone. But why does no one help you?" Daniel smiled softly. "It's okay, Mom," he said. "One day, they'll remember my kindness." But that day never came. One evening, the sky turned dark. The wind grew wild. A storm was coming. People rushed outside to protect their homes and gardens. Daniel ran too. But not to save his own things. He ran to help his friend Oliver, whose tools were still outside. They worked fast. They covered everything. They saved Oliver's belongings. But Daniel's garden stayed open. His plants uncovered. His furniture left behind. And then the storm hit. Rain poured down. The wind howled. When Daniel finally returned home, his garden was ruined. Destroyed. He sat on the steps. Rain dripping from his face. Staring at the mess that once brought him peace. His mother placed a towel on his shoulders and whispered, "Daniel, today you saved everyone's things. Except your own." Daniel said nothing. But inside him, something cracked. The next morning, tired and confused, Daniel walked to the edge of town. There lived Mr. Harris, a retired teacher known for his wisdom. Daniel sat beside him near the river and said, "I don't understand. I help everyone. But I feel empty. Why does kindness hurt me?" Mr. Harris watched the river flow and said, "Daniel, look at this river. It gives water to everything around it. But when it forgets its limits, what happens?" Daniel thought. "It floods," he said. "It destroys." Mr. Harris nodded. "Exactly. Kindness without boundaries becomes self-destruction." He looked at Daniel and continued. "You are kind. But you have no limits. You believe saying no is wrong. But sometimes, saying no is how you save yourself." Then Mr. Harris gave him advice. "For 7 days," he said, "do not say yes immediately. Pause. Ask yourself, will this cost me my peace? My time? My strength?" If the answer is yes, say, "Not today." The next day, Oliver came running. "Daniel, please help me move a heavy box." Daniel looked at his broken fence. The fence he ignored for months. His heart wanted to say yes. But he paused. "I'm sorry, Oliver," he said quietly. "Today, I need to fix my own fence." Oliver stared in shock. "You're saying no?" Daniel nodded. Oliver walked away upset. Daniel felt guilty. But he stayed. By evening, his fence stood strong. For the first time in months, Daniel felt proud. The next days were the same. Neighbors asked for help. Daniel politely refused. And something strange happened. He felt lighter. Calmer. Peaceful. Then one night, heavy rain returned. Daniel's roof began leaking. He waited, hoping someone would knock on his door. No one came. Not one person. And instead of anger, Daniel felt strength. He fixed the roof himself. When he finished, he sat under it and whispered, "So this is what it feels like. To depend on myself." Weeks passed. Daniel changed. He stopped running. He stopped sacrificing himself. He woke early. Cared for his garden. Repaired his home. And something unexpected happened. People respected him more. Oliver solved his own problems. Neighbors stopped calling for every small thing. Daniel was still kind. But no longer available to everyone. His house looked alive again. His garden bloomed. His face looked peaceful. For the first time, he laughed without feeling tired. One afternoon, Mr. Harris visited. He looked around and smiled. "So," he asked, "did the world fall apart when you stopped saying yes?" Daniel smiled. "No," he said. "My world finally came together." Mr. Harris nodded. "When you stop saying yes to everyone, you finally say yes to yourself. So let me ask you. Are you like Daniel? Do you give too much? Do you say yes even when it hurts? Remember this. Saying no does not make you selfish. It makes you strong. Your time matters. Your peace matters. Your life matters. Protect them. Because the world only respects you when you respect yourself first.